Hello everyone, it's Sandra from the Funky Pickle Thrifter. I'm so glad you're here today. So I have a lot of different specialty collections, and today I wanted to talk a little bit about my Egyptian jewelry collection. It's not only going to be Egyptian, some of it's going to have some sort of tribal flavors and just some kind of cool stuff. You'll see what I mean. So glad you're here. Please hit the like button if you do like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you want, and let's take a look at my Egyptian jewelry collection. First up, we have this lovely scarab pin. Believe it or not, this is JJ. I think this is very interesting. I love the color. It's the same exact color as my nail polish. Isn't that pretty? I think that's really different. I love this one. And I got this one at the same yard sale, which I think is interesting because this one is also signed JJ. It's kind of upside down, but it's right up there. Isn't that cute? I love this one. I love both of those. I think they're really interesting and different, right? Look at these cool things. These are really nice clip-on earrings. Not signed by anybody, but I think those are lovely. And of course, we have some of the obligatory scarab bracelets. These are all gold filled. Sometimes these can be real. I mean, I've never had one that's real. But yeah, if I see these in a thrift store or yard sale, I pick them up. I usually sell them. I don't know where I have these three, but I do. I have that one, which I think is really pretty. And then this one is nice because it has really small scarabs, which I think is really girly and nice. And then this one, I think, is older, and it has a little bit of verdigris and some problems right there that I have to take care of. But I think those are beautiful. Oh, here's another one. This one's great. I think this one's really interesting. You have the two big scarabs right here. I love these colors. And then along the side, there's smaller ones, and that's what the finding is like back there. How pretty is that? Don't you love it? I do. And then we have a scarab necklace. Wait till you see this. I've never seen one of these before. I love this drop. I think these colors are so rich and so nice. And it's signed by, that says Longcraft on it. That's the maker. How beautiful. I love this. Really beautifully detailed, right? I love the two different shades of blue on this one. I like this royal one, and then what kind of blue would you call that? I just love it. I love this necklace. Very, very elegant. And then I have this one. I have one of these in blue also. I think this might be made out of something called soapstone. I'm not sure. It is some sort of a stone. And then of course you have all the scarabs going up the side here, or scarab shapes. And there's the big scarab on the bottom. I love that one too. This one's very dramatic, right? This looks great on a black top. Now this pendant I have to check for silver. Doesn't it look like sterling? It really, really does. I think this is the Egyptian goddess Isis, if I'm not mistaken. I might be mistaken. I'm not sure. But this is a very, very nice pendant, and I have to just check that out. In fact, I'm going to put that in my bag for testing at a later date. I will do that with you, so stay tuned for that. I think that's really, really pretty. I love that one. Look at this pretty brooch. I love this one. Not that old, right? Probably from the 80s, maybe the 70s. I love that one. This one's nice and big too. Here's a really cute pin too. I really love circle pins. I think this one is just darling. It's marked Crements right there. This one is gold filled. Isn't that nice? Yeah, I love looking out for this stuff at yard sales. I always buy them when I see them. Here's an unusual bracelet, I think. Now, I was hoping when I got this that it was real gold, but it's not. It's just costume. It is signed Carol Starr on the back. I'll try to find the signature here somewhere. There it is right there on that cartouche. This is really nicely done. I think it really does look like real gold, and that's King Tutankhamun, of course, and I don't know who this is. Wow, two-sided. Is that Nefertiti or something? I don't really know, but I think this is very unusual. So there has always been an interest in Egyptian jewelry, but it really became a big craze when King Tut's tomb was discovered in the 1920s. I don't think I have any jewelry that's that old. Well, certainly nothing here that I'm showing you. These are pretty little things. Look at this necklace. Isn't this awesome? I love this. This has a beryl clasp. I bet you this one is from the 70s. It just looks like it's from the 1970s to me. Isn't it pretty? Hold on, let me put it on my neck. That's a really interesting statement piece. It's really big. I love the beads on it. Just a lot of drama on this one, right? And this really does look like real gold. I suppose it isn't, but I might test it. You know, who's to say that somebody didn't just put these things on here and just attach it to this necklace? Maybe I will double check on that. I know, wishful thinking, right? This cuff bracelet's a real beauty, isn't it? I love this. Now, I got this one. I bought out like a lot of jewelry from this woman who used to own a jewelry store, and that's where I got this. I just love the colors on this. I don't think this one is particularly vintage, but it certainly is particularly beautiful. That's a great scarab. I love the color scheme too. And by the way, if I didn't mention it already, all these pieces in general, I got at thrift stores and yard sales. I didn't pay probably above $2 for anything I'm showing you, if that. So, but this one I love to death. This is a Leah Sophia. So yeah, there's Leah Sophia and then there's Leah Sophia, if you know what I mean. This is like killer. I love this necklace. Should we put this on our neck? Let's do it. This necklace is much too long to fit on there, but look at it against the black. Yeah, this one is really an A-list one, I think. I have these two little stick pins. Now, one dead giveaway that they're not real gold is, you see how they're not very detailed? You know, that's always a giveaway that it's not real. And of course it isn't, because when you look with a loop, you can see that they're just gold plated. Still cute though. I like those. Here's a scarab tie clip. I think this is unusual. I've never seen a scarab tie clip before. Now, I found this bracelet in a thrift store, and it does have a problem. It's this thing is missing. That like stick thing, that pointy thing that goes in there. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know how to replace that. I don't think this is real or anything, but I like it. I've never seen Egyptian stuff with a star on it also. That's kind of a pretty and interesting bracelet. I did pay up for this item a little bit. I think I paid $30 for this. This was at an auction, and I'm not sure what it is. I guess it's for like a scarf or something. I don't think it's a ring because it's very flat right there. It looks like it's all carved from one piece. I think that's kind of interesting. I just don't know what it is. Let me know if you know. This is just some sort of a plastic. I love this. Very mod, and I love the color. These were a recent thrift store find. These are MMA, I believe, or MFA. MFA is a museum in Boston. Yeah, MMA, there it is. I love these scarabs. I love that they have the rhinestones. I think that's beautiful. Obviously, this one isn't jewelry. I have this hanging in my dining room on the wall. I love this thing. It's really, really big. It's amazing that his beard never broke off after all these years. Look at the snakes. This is great. So this is King Tut's mask. And I absolutely love this. Isn't this cool? I love it. And I was a little bit worried that my husband wasn't going to like it, you know, but he does, actually. He thinks it's really cool. I do too. This bracelet was in a recent haul video. I was in a thrift store, and there just happened to be one of the owners of the thrift store walking in with a little box of jewelry that his mother had just given him that he was going to sell in the store. So I was the first person to look through the jewelry. I always call that virgin jewelry. But this shape right here, this motif is called a horus, which is an ancient Egyptian bird. It was worshipped as a god. And I think this is just a lovely, lovely bracelet. Here's another gold-filled scarab bracelet. This one is beautiful. This was also that jewelry store find. And it's new with the tag, so let's read what it says. Amco Jewels, Romance of the Scarab. Scarabs carved from genuine stone date back to the 6th dynasty of ancient Egyptian history. Khepera, the creator, as the genuine stone scarab was known, is symbolic of good luck, happiness, and lasting love. Today, as in the distant past, scarabs carved of genuine stone are worn by discriminating people everywhere. Well, that's very interesting. I understand they also stand for rebirth. So, yeah, a large part of my collection is scarabs. Really pretty stuff. I love the pink stones. Those are my favorite. I have this little pin. This is just a darling little thing. I don't think it's marked, but I love that scarab. Look at this cute circle pin. I love this one. This one's in really great shape. Gold filled, just like the rest. I love all the colors. I think that one's really cool. This one would look really good on a scarf, I think, or on a lapel. And then this one, I really like the form of this. I think this is very interesting. It's kind of artistic, you know. And it's signed WRE. There's the gold-filled thing. I love that one. Now, here are some cool copper earrings. I think these are really nice. Looks like there's a snake up there on the head. Now, this isn't signed, but as I remember, there's something wrong. Let me just see something. I have the matching bracelet. This is an awesome copper bracelet, isn't it? This is really large and unusual, I think. I thought there was something wrong with this. Okay, maybe not. Well, other than, you know, some of the sort of discoloration and some scratches. And then this one came with the pin, too. I think this is really cool. It's really nice to have all three pieces together also. I could have sworn one of these is broken. I must be thinking about something else. Anyway, that's kind of a great set, right? I think I got this one in a thrift store. Here's a great old pair of screwback earrings. These are so pretty. I always like put them together so they don't get separated. That's why, sorry, it's a little bit hard to show you, but I think you get the idea. I think these might have some nice age on them. These are more screwbacks. Really beautiful earrings. I love these old things. I think they're cool. And I have some cufflinks. Look at these. These are by Swank, because, you know, of course they are. They were really the industry leader in men's accessories for many, many decades. These are cool, I think. This is a very dramatic pendant, right? So I'm not sure what this is made out of. Sometimes these can be carved turquoise. I don't think this one is that, though. This is probably just limestone or soapstone or something. Not exactly sure, but I like this one. This is very dramatic. I think this is very interesting. Now, this was part of something else at some point in its life. I'm sorry I don't have that other part, but that's really kind of looks old, right? That's all the Egyptian jewelry I have to show you today. But I wanted to show you some more things that I kind of keep with my Egyptian stuff just because I can't think of any other place to put it. So let's have a look at some stuff that I think is kind of unusual and interesting next. I love this. I got this in a local thrift store years ago. This is really pretty. This is probably Tibetan or something. I'm not sure. But I really love this. Isn't that interesting? Pretty cool. I'll show you a necklace I got from the same thrift store too. This guy. Wow. This is a big old wow, right? Let me put it on my necklace thing. Hold on. Yeah, this one's great. Wow, look at that. I have worn this before, and it probably won't surprise you to know that people comment on it. It's definitely something that stands out. This is copper, of course. Very, very cool guy. Not Egyptian. What is he, Aztec? Really, really interesting. Love him. Look at this crazy cuff. Wow. This one's pretty good. It says made in Mexico back there. This is really quite a statement piece. Look at that inlaid abalone. That's just crazy, right? A very, very wide cuff bracelet. Copper, of course. This one's really unusual. I love this. Look at this awesome brooch. I don't know what kind of stone this is. This is a really nice piece, though. Just marked Mexico in the back. There's what the hardware looks like here. Copper, clearly. That's very interesting. I really like wearing this one because I think it's stylish. Unusual. Cool. Look at this pendant. Isn't that great? So this one's probably from the 60s, I would think. It has that 1960s look, doesn't it? There's the evil eye, of course. So neat. I love this one. Really different. I just love when I'm out and about and I find stuff that's different. I mean, as you might imagine, I see a lot of the same stuff all the time, you know, or similar things. I really like them when they kind of jump out at you because they're different. I've never seen anything like this, that's for sure. Here's another evil eye. This one is cool. It's three-sided, I think. One, two, yeah, three-sided. It is missing a little stone. Oh, unfortunately, that kills me right there. I mean, it's not really noticeable when you wear it. I should actually look. I might have a replacement for that. But that one's pretty cool. I like this pendant. Be sure to let me know what your favorite piece is, too. And what about this? I bought this. It almost looks like that Star Wars guy. Not R2-D2, the other one, right? C-3PO? Yeah, C-3PO. And, you know, it's not anything. It's not jewelry. But I thought this would make such a great necklace. I love this, but I don't know how to do it. Maybe I'll bring this to my jeweler. He might be able to hook that up for me. Looks like something was here at one time, right? That's a pretty cool thing. I love finding these little guys. These are usually signed MMA for the Metropolitan Museum of Art, which is in New York City, which I love, which I know very well. Or they are often marked Alva, A-L-V-A, Alva Studios. So that's what this one is. He's pretty handsome. I like his hair. So I have him. And I have this. This is a pendant, but I don't know what it's supposed to be. It's pretty neat looking, though. I like that. I bought all these at the same yard sale. I don't know what to make of these. I don't know if they're old or not old. This is certainly hand carved. It looks like some sort of Middle Eastern thing, right? I don't know. Look at this little thing. Maybe that's some sort of fertility thing. I don't know. African, maybe? Not old, probably. I mean, when you look at the back, it's like, yeah, okay, it doesn't really look that old. And then this. That's interesting. This might be very old. Let me see if it's ivory. Hold on. Just checking for Schrager lines. I believe this is bone. You know what? I think this one is very, very old, actually. Now that I'm taking a serious look at it. I gotta try to do some research on that. You know, maybe not. I don't know. They make them to fool you, that's for sure. Kind of an interesting thing, though. What is it? Boot, I guess, right? And then this thing. That's likely also a fertility thing. Just sort of oddities, right? I don't know. Maybe this is like pre-Columbian something something. Not sure. Cute, though. This is interesting. And this isn't jewelry either. I don't know what on earth it is, but I thought maybe, you know, I could get a pin put on there. I'm sure I can't because this is really heavy. So it probably wouldn't work. But that would make a really good necklace, I think, or a brooch. Here's another little Alva Studios guy. He's great. This must be an Aztec thing, right? Love, 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 love. I love his toes and his knees. He's a cute little thing. And this one is one of my favorites. I just love his tail. Isn't he great? I love this one. This one is not signed, I don't think. Oh, it is signed. Hold on, let me just see who this one is. This one is Alva Studios also. Pretty handsome guy, don't you think? I love this one. Wow. Anyway, that is all I have. I'd like to thank you so much for coming to my video today. I hope this entertained you. I hope it brightened up your day. Please leave me a comment below, and I will catch you soon. Cheers.